Hi, everybody. Here I am. It's a little bit late tonight on Sunday night. So it's feed number 30, and this is Sunday, March 3rd, 2019. It's been a really nice week this week so far, and it's been a really wonderful day today. We had our monthly family home meeting with the other families who we get together once a month and do this little activity with. It was really sweet. My brother came with me the first time tonight, and so he enjoyed it, and I'm glad because he'll be coming back for more. Okay, so tonight's visit or feed is, I'm going to start this way. Do you ever notice when you serve, you always feel a little bit better after, sometimes a whole lot better after you're serving somebody or someone or persons even? For example, when we do some kind of service, let's see, help somebody clean their house, hold the door open for somebody, let somebody in while you're driving in heavy traffic, and let somebody cross the road when you're in a line of traffic. Those are just tiny, tiny, small examples that maybe a lot of us are involved in every now and then. Do you ever notice or take notice of how you feel after you've done that service? Now, it doesn't work where you feel good after service if you're begrudgingly doing it. Now, if you're begrudgingly doing it, you might as well not do it at all, seriously. However, if you're just wanting to do it just because of the good nature that is in you, by all means, do it and watch how you feel after. You're going to feel lit, lighter, and calm, just better than before you had given that service. And I'm going somewhere with this. When I was a young girl, my father raised me for most of my young years and whatnot, but he would always point things like that out to me. Like we would go do this service project and, I don't know, maybe clean the chapel or clean toilets or sing to some of the senior citizens who are in the care home, whatnots. But I grew up doing quite a bit of service with my dad, and he would always point out afterwards and ask me, how do you feel? And I go, good. Most of the time I felt really good. And like I could just I had more energy and I could keep going. And he goes, oh, what do you mean good? He wanted me to be more specific. So I try to be more specific for my dad. And he was the one who nurtured this particular recognition in me. And I always noticed how I felt really good after we were doing some kind of service. And then he would also point out to me, now, remember how you felt before you didn't want to go or whatever? Yes. And now you feel better? Yes, I do. Okay. So he was the one who taught me, well, if you go into a serviceable act begrudgingly, you might as well not do it at all because it's kind of a slap in the face. However, if your attitude is open, then you're going to probably be changed by that service. So I just wanted you folks to kind of sort of be aware of that. And now what I'm going to do is link that into fruits of the Spirit. Okay, so as a lot of us understand, the Spirit is something that influences us on many, many different levels. His number one job is to testify truth to us. Have you ever noticed when you know something is true, you don't need anybody to agree with you? You could just stand all by yourself and acknowledge that that particular thing is true. Have you ever noticed that? Okay, that's the Spirit testifying to you that whatever that thing is, it is true. That's his job. His main job is to testify of truth. Keep this in mind. There's other fruits of the Spirit also, and they're fantastic. They're wonderful. Let me just read off some of the other symptoms of feeling the Spirit. Hi, guys. It's really good to see you. Kind of late, so go to bed soon. Okay, because I am too. Anyways, so some of these fruits of the Spirit that I'm pretty sure we have all felt at one or more, hopefully many, many times in our lives, are these. These are symptoms of feeling the Spirit. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Look at that. I'll repeat them one more time. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Yet again, nurtured by my dad. So when we would be sitting together, maybe listening to somebody's talk or even hearing some music, he would check in with me and he would ask me, how do you feel? And I would explain to him how I felt in that moment. And he was one who nurtured and taught me, that's because you're feeling the Spirit's influence. Really? Yes, you're feeling the Spirit's influence. So now, people, what I'm going to ask you is this. Are you still enough to recognize when you feel the Spirit's influence in your life? And if you're not, try to still yourself down and just take a look around and try to feel his influence in your life. I have a friend who's going through a really rough time in her life right now, a brutal time, to be quite honest. And she asked me if, how does she counteract her heart feeling hard? And I told her, well, here's what I would tell, and here's the remedy that I would give to most people is, one, start counting your blessings and look around you and see what you have and what you have been blessed with. And two, serve. Get out of your box, you get out of your place and go and serve. Just serve anything in any capacity. And with that, people, when we do those two things, count our blessings or show gratitude and serve, what it does is it automatically opens us up. It opens our attitude up, it opens our spirit up, and it opens our heart up so that we will be influenced by the Spirit. And make no mistake about it, you will be influenced by the Spirit. So with that, I would like to leave you all tonight with that thought of fruits of the Spirit. And are you still enough to feel his influence? If you're not still enough, then I'm going to ask you, still yourself, quiet yourself so you can take a step back and appreciate the amazing gifts that you're engulfed in, not just surrounded by, but that you're engulfed in. We are so overwhelmingly blessed, especially in these days. And I'm reading this book where Elder Brown says there's no possible way we could claim ignorance at the end. There's none whatsoever. We have been blessed to be in this dispensation of times where we have amazing and many, many multitudes of resources for truth. And we do. And because we know that, that's where we should be so joyous that we would want to share this with others, which I want to, of course. But anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Have a wonderful few days, everybody. And thank you for spending time with me. You truly, truly bless my life. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I can't wait to see you folks again on Wednesday. You take care and enjoy those fruits of the Spirit that you definitely have coming into your life, and stay tuned. And I will see you very shortly on Wednesday. Good night. I love you all, and stay tuned.